Hey guys, happy Saturday. Greg here with Wolves, and this week we're talking about regrets and advice relating to transitioning. And when I first started looking into transitioning, I saw, um, you can always find the outliers that um, talk about transitional regret and they're talking about regretting having transitioned at all, and um, I'm not discrediting or questioning their experience, but um, that's not what I'm talking about. When I think about regret, and specifically regret around my transition, it's not the actually act of transitioning. It's more the way I conduct myself um, around coming out, and then just dealing with people that weren't accepting. Um, so, especially if you're preteen, or choose not to take hormones, or you don't want surgery or whatever, regardless, coming out and trying to get people just to respect you and your decisions is hard. Um, and for me, once I was on hormones and my voice dropped, and I was um, consistently properly gendered by other people, and wasn't having trouble being misgendered, in most of my life, it made how my family has chosen to treat me. Um, it amplified how upsetting that was for me, and so my regret is more the fact that I dropped to their level, and I resorted to the anger and the lashing out, and just not very helpful um, ways of communicating and interacting with people that were not like just struggling or having issues, but straight up refused to acknowledge me and acknowledge that I had made my wishes known, and they were still ignored. I mean, um, so for me, if I had it to do over again, I would just not engage them like I did, and I think I think in anything, like any person at any point in their life, I mean, you you can regret how you handled anything. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be, you know, yelling at the cashier at the grocery store because your credit card wouldn't go through because whatever, and you're late for something and you freak out on them. Like you can regret that, but there's there's always regret. So I'm not suggesting that anyone can live life without regret, but I would I would caution, like former me, if I could go back, I would tell the me that it was that it's futile, and it's actually detrimental, because they can then use your poor poor response to their poor response as further fuel for their prejudice and just immaturity. So I would definitely change that, and also I would I would be more intentional in addressing people that I knew would be unsupportive. Just telling them that this is how it's going to be, um, instead of just ignoring them and seeing how it played out. Um, so yeah, I think regret is unavoidable and it's something you can learn from, but don't let regret be guilt, and don't expect. I mean, even in the most accepting circumstances with the best family ever, and you know great support and like the ideal situation, um, you'll still have things you regret. So don't don't hold on to it. Learn from it, and be you, but be the best you can be. Not not the provoked, angry you. So I hope this helps maybe, and if you got anything to add, throw it in the comments, and I'll see y'all next week.